Hi there, my name is Nancy and this is my podcast. I'm filming this podcast after a month, I guess. It's my second one. It took me a lot of time just because I was waiting for the microphone to come. Thank you, AliExpress. It haven't. So I don't know if it's really that bad a sound or if anyone cares. But I will deal with the built-in microphone into my camera. And today we will talk about my 2 finished pieces, 3 pieces in progress, and maybe some acquisitions. I'm not sure about acquisitions at this point. Well, let's get started. Elephant in the room. My first finished pieces is my honey sweater from KutovaKika and her book Knit This. Also, this sweater is cardigan. It's already available on her Ravelry page. Am I disappointed? Because you know, I did fell in love in this cardigan, and this was the reason why I bought the book. And now it's on her Ravelry page. Well, okay, the book is beautiful. I'm not complaining. The book is beautiful. I'm glad I have it. Let's not talk about the book. So, instead, we will talk about the sweater. I'm wearing it by itself without any like lay downs, not a t-shirt. Or what do you prefer to lay down? I always will be wearing white t-shirt under all my knits, but today I'm just wear it for the video purpose. So no t-shirt, and it's very pleasant. Brushed alpaca is not the monk hair 100%. I'm sure you know about it. It's soft. It's soft, it's not scratchy, and well, actually I don't have a problem with mohair, but brushed alpaca is just my favorite. The color I love. I already talked about it in previous video because it's marvelous. It's great color, very springish, and you know, I wasn't sure will I have the opportunity to wear this kind of warm sweater when the weather will be springish. I have, because it's not that spring. Like today we have 9 degrees Celsius, and temperature wasn't higher than 19. Oh yes, monthly weather podcast. Wasn't higher than 18 or 19. So I have worn it several times. What I can say. I told about the mistakes in pattern regards shoulder, sleeve circumferences. So I made these sleeves for S size cardigan, not the L size or XL. I was made it originally in XL. So it's like boxy fitted. It's short. It's certainly short, and let me say, I think that it's another mistaken problem in the patterns, and oh my, I won't be so negative, but sorry, I am. the pattern is full of mistakes, errors, how do you want to call it, whatever. So for all sizes, you are knitting the same lengths. It's not right. Because I get it, when you're S size, your length will be like maybe under your belly button or something like that, but when you're knitting XL size, it's logically that XL girls will be having like larger breasts or curves. Well, I don't know. So the fabric will lay another way, and it will be flipping, and your like cardigan will be shorter than like on the S size girls. So saying that, knitting the cardigan bottom up with one length for all sizes, not the best idea. If you will be knitting it, if you didn't pay attention at that point, I'm just saying maybe you will want to. So it's boxy fit, it's cropped, it suits me, but let me introduce another mistake, is the amount of stitches that you need for the color. Once again, it's the same amount of stitches for the all sizes, which is not working. It's no. Just thinking logically again, when you have the wider shoulders, you will need to have like bigger amount of stitches to close the neckline that you are creating, like in the back, obviously. And I read one project from Ravelry and her comments, and this is common mistake actually. That girl was knitting XS or S size, like small one, and she has the same problem because it's too little stitches for the color. So I was doing like every stitch here, but in the back I made it not every stitch but every other stitch, so it was just like skipping one stitch. Because of this problem, and because on the back the color is like more stretched to the fullest, and I did a loose band off to knit it together here, but still the color is dragging like this shoulder seam, and it's very stiff, and it's not comfortable to wear because of this dragging, and well, I guess there is a like my part of the sleeve adjustments modification that I made. So obviously the sleeves, like with that dragging, the sleeves being pulled up, and I don't know, it's not so comfortable in this set. And also because of the dragging, I knitted like my ordinary lengths for the sleeves, so I don't like them to be a long sleeve. I don't like a long sleeve. I love it when it's like under my bone. So with the dragging of the seams here into the collar part, the sleeves become shorter. I didn't predict that, and I won't be remaking the sleeves. No, no, no. I told already that unravel the borsted alpaca is the same pain as the mohair, and I won't be falling again. So it has the short sleeve and it's dragging me. If ever I will lose weight, maybe it won't be so tight in the upper shoulder part. This is the problem, I guess, because well, it looks like okay here, and sleeves is actually comfortable, but the dragging seam here make this shoulder part is come up. So in case if I will be like slimmer, maybe it won't be so tight into the neckline. Oh, and also I don't have one button because when I was in my craft store, I was certain that there should be 4 buttons, but yes, that's 5 of them. And you know, the button's actually my favorite part. I made it crocheted, and I like invert the crochet part. So this is the part that all of us can see is like wrong side, and the right side is in the like near the button, because the wrong side was more fluffier than the right side, and I like it better. Still, it looks nice, but it's, yeah, like I said for you, like I said to you 100 times already, it's not the comfiest, but I still like it. So being in this sweater, I will show you the one that I'm really proud of, and this one is probably my favorite sweater that I made so far. So this is the Hadley sweater by Sandnes Garn, using Sandnes Garn cardigan in color Marzipan Tutti Frutti. The fabric is beautiful, and I used the elasticated like band in the collar, so it won't lose its shape. And as I told, the weather was not as spring and fun as I thought that will be, so I have wear it plenty amount of times actually. It's beautiful sweater. The fit is great. It's like cropped, but not too much. I don't remember. I guess I did it a little bit longer, and that was said in the pattern. And you know what? In some point I was really concerned that I haven't got enough of yarn, and I was wrong. The pattern is great, so it said use 11 skeins, and I did use 11 skeins, and all that I have left is this. And the sleeves is the right length, and man, this sweater is actually what I'm proud of. I really like the 2x2 ribbon and the fabric. The cardigan is great yarn. It was first time I was using it, and I certainly will buy. Maybe, well, I'm dreaming about buying this 4626 pink yarn, but the cobalt blue or green one on my list too. And they released the pink cardigan in that tweed texture with black specks, like specks but black. I'm not sure about pink plus black. It's reminding me about the emo phase of my teenage life, but I really want to lay my hands on just shocking pink color. And as I thought and as I was hoping to, after the blocking, the fabric is become much more drapey and softer and not so stiff. I love blocking because the 2x2 ribbing is being stretched. It's my favorite sweater and I really recommend it. The pattern is written great. I didn't find any mistakes. It was easy to follow, so I can say that using the same pattern, for example, I can make the longer sweater. So the pattern is versatile and usable, and I didn't regret it at all. Look at the scuffs. Great sweater. I'm really proud. That was all of my finished work, because I said that I am not a quicker knitter. I am slow, and especially I am slow regarding my other project that I have. Let's talk about project in progress. The biggest is this boy. I'm filming a video about me constructing and knitting at this point I can say that it's cardigan, because it's as thick as summer cardigan, but originally it should have been the dupe for the Mussimo Dutti knitted top that I spotted some time ago. Didn't bought it, I told you in previous video, and I'm doing the dupe for that, but it's not like the same thing. I won't be showing you too much. I'm in progress. I did back part and I did one of the front panel, and I will be stuck with another front panel for ages, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so hoping that I just like can sit and knit it until I do the whole thing. Oh, I'm just hoping that someday I will have this inspiration. But the one knit one purl stitches is becoming boring fast. You know, when you're knitting, just using knitting stitches, stockinette stitch, you can do it with like mindless. In this case you don't, and it makes it even longer. And I don't know why I'm choosing like hard project. Well, it's not hard in technical way, but it's mentally a little bit harder, like half fisherman rib, this kind of stuff. It just getting so much my time. And you know, when you cannot see the progress, you like burning off. That's why I was switching into other projects like mental. Thanks to Petite Knit, I started, how it's called? Okay, so this is her newest bag. I was redoing bottom for 3 times, I guess, and yeah, I didn't do a good job for the 3rd time, but I was just at the point that I'm like, it will work. It can work like it is. I won't be redoing it again, because you are starting here from the bottom, and you are using the double-ended needles. I didn't have 4 needles. Yeah, I had some time ago I just lost 2 of them, so I have just 3 needles, and I was using one of the circular needle, so I have at least like triangle to work with, and for the first 2 times when I was doing, I just didn't read the pattern. I didn't do like increases in correct way, and it was like flaring. Too many increases, and I didn't understand what is going on with this pattern until I just realized that me was going on with this pattern. So for the 3rd time I did like proper increases, but I guess I just forget to add 1 more, and that's why my bag won't like lay straight. It look like a breast, like a nipple. I will make it work. I just will be like sewing here, so it will be more flatter and like rounded, I guess. But for that time it's plenty of work, and that's another like problem. Because it's the same situation as with my green cardigan, lime cardigan, whatever. It has not easiest pattern. Well, it's easy, it's nothing hard, but and it's repeatedly but it's something that you need to pay attention when you're doing it. So it's not like chit-chat story. Yeah, I'm stuck a little bit. And also I stuck a little bit because of another Petite Knit releasing her pattern, and she will be releasing another pattern for this stripy sweater. I do not remember the name. Well, soon, so it will be like one more procrastination point with my cardigan, because I probably will be knitting another sweater, at least for my daughter, or maybe not. And if you remember all my plans, yeah, forget about it. I'm just like pushing them away with my stripy sweater and whatever I told I will. Oh, cardigan. Yeah, sure, cardigan, like the brown gray cardigan. Yeah, we will meet you in the summer, in the end of summer, in better scenario. Oh my god, I lose stitches. Okay, so while I'm fixing this, this is the reason why, another reason for my procrastination, but actually this time it's like my relieving area with my lime cardigan, because it's a stockinette stitch pattern. Don't you mind if I fix it? And this is a poppy tea. Poppy tea, but by Petite Knit, was using the Cardiff cashmere yarn. You know, I I have used this cashmere yarn for my Sophie scarf 2 times. Oh shit, it looks bad. Okay, about the Cardiff cashmere, it's great. It's great. I loved it, and it's expensive. Yeah. So basically, for this tee in my size, you will need like 9 skeins of cashmere or so, and it's not worth it because it's short-sleeved. It's short-sleeved t-shirt. Of course, you can do it with long sleeves, and it will be more expensive if you will choose to do it in cashmere. I don't have that in my budget. So I didn't have the opportunity to buy the cashmere, but I have already this pink color yarn in my favorite shocking pink from the Sandnes Garn. It's Mandarin Petite. I was told about it in previous video, and I have it alongside with the bright orange one. As you can see, I am not using bright orange because I was afraid. I was petrified. I was afraid of that bright color. This, however, is again Mandarin Petite in the red color. I do not remember the color name or, oh my god, the number. It's bright red. Ooh. It's like truly deep red, and it's a perfect match for the pink one. Pink and reds are complementary colors, so they work incredibly good together, and I don't know why lots of people just afraid of that combination. If you ever thought about combining these 2 colors, do it. It's great. In my mind, it will be like big stripy t-shirt, like massive thick stripes. I have 3 skeins of pink, 3 skeins of red. The pattern is meant to be for another gauge. Okay, so I'm doing the modifications because I wanted to be the summer tee, and because it have like the sleeve, short sleeve. As Petite Knit recommending in her pattern, if you have, for example, Sunday, you are just combining it with the mohair string. I didn't want, for obvious reasons, to combine anything with mohair, so it will be just cotton shirt. I made the gauge swatch. I don't know what's the reason. I made the gauge swatch and it was okay, but when I started to work in, I just realized that the shoulders was too narrow. Obviously, I cannot just show you properly how it looks like now, but this seam that we are having here is the shoulders seam that we are having here. It's a great construction in terms of increasing the stitches, so you have this like beautiful enhanced seam. And firstly, when I was according to the pattern, it was short like this, and then I just started to make one shoulder and realized that it's not gonna work, so I unravel it and I added several rows into my back yoke, so it will be wider. I cannot try it. I need to switch it to longer needle, or for this string that you place your work on hold to try it. But now looking at it, it might be, well, it's certainly better than it was. Okay, I hope that if it will be oversized fit, okay, if it will be a little bit huggier, it's again alright for me, but unless it will be like the child size. And with my modifications, I hope that it won't be a child size in the end. It is my first time when I was working with the pattern like this, so the pattern where your shoulders come along the side of your yoke. See, it's like this. Cap, shoulder. I like the fabric. For my green cardigan, I'm using 2 strings of Mandarin Petite. Here is one. I hope the neckline will fit, because as I said, the gauge I have increased like my yoke here on the seams, but I obviously was too lazy to unravel it and make the bigger back neck part. So it might be like very tight in the end when I will be adding the color, but we will talk about it, I guess, in another episode. I have here, oh I forgot that I have here. So this is my dust bag from my bag, and I'm using it for the like work in progress, or in this point just for my latest knits. And here we are coming to the acquisitions. So my latest purchases of yarn was these 2 boys. Oh, and the red color is 4418, so that come there. And let's see what I have here. Oh, that's Mandarin Petite. I bought the Sunday yarn from Sandnes Garn, obviously. It's the colorway 6012. It's from the Petite Knit. You know, this was my first purchase of the Sunday yarn, because I have 2 of them. I had the double Sunday before, and the double Sunday wasn't so squishy, wasn't so like, it's not a big, yes, it's not a big skin, but it's, when you having this in your hand, you can say that there is a lot more of yarn in the Sunday than in Mandarin Petite, because this is very loosely made skin, and this is like packed, squish squish. So it's a Sunday, this baby blue color, blue and yellow Ukraine colors. I have watched a lot of YouTubers, like not a lot, okay, 2 of them. It was Future Fibers, and it was the second one. I'm sure that you already saw the videos about like 20 of summer knits tops, something like that. And I spotted one. I will check how the pattern's called. 9 p.m. tank. is this very simple, minimalistic tank top. I know that you're not supposed to use any winter fibers for the summer knit. For this project, the creator is suggesting to use fingering weight yarn. Either way, I bought this too because I didn't use Sunday yarn before. I want to try to knit that kind of top, and you know, I have already Mandarin Petite. Probably it will be better to knit in Mandarin Petite, but as I can see, the Mandarin Petite won't be so stretchy. Obviously it's cotton yarn, so if it will be stretched, it will be stretched like forever. It's my assuming, I'm not like expert, but I get the feeling that using the merino wool will make it more form hugging, and it will be nice for the skin. And if it will become the reality, I hope that I won't be using bra with it. I don't love to wear bra in the summer. I don't know if it will be just incredibly hot, but I'm praying that this top will hug my breasts enough so it will be on the place and I don't need to wear any bra with it. And I love this color. So, also I bought another winter pattern using borsted well, it's not borsted alpaca, pardon me, it's Melody. I bought seven or something skeins of this off-white Melody yarn, and also I bought one skein of green borsted alpaca from Sandnes Garn, and I'm going to do the fruity sweater from Hip Nip shop. If you didn't spot it on I don't know, Pinterest or Instagram, it's weird. I have and I fell in love. They have the pattern with strawberries, pink and red, baby, and well, I have leftovers of this yellow Melody, so yarn from drops, so I decided that I can use it for doing the lemon sweater that they have. This supposed to be like similar alternative or something, and I have it, so I will use it. Obviously, I just have to buy one more color, the white one and the green one. It's supposed to take me 3 skeins or something of the Melody yarn, so I'm using it for the fullest, and obviously I will be left with another part of this yarn, and it can be done for, as I would say, the cardigan for my daughter or the sleepover for me. But the lemon sweater, fruit sweater, will be the introduction for me into the color work. I didn't do any color work before, and as I saw the pattern, it's not the most complicated. Hopefully I can do it and I won't forget about it, because obviously I won't be doing it now. And, this is my project for the late summer, I guess. We'll see how it goes, but borsted alpaca will be nice. I will show. I get it. The borsted alpaca. This is the main color, this is the lemon color, and this is obviously the leaf color. They are similar in texture, And if I'll be doing it, I hope I will be doing it because it's not that hard. It will be nice fluffy sweater. I love the worsted alpaca. My last not summer knit project that I have in my mind. So okay, I need to stop buying yarn. Obviously, as every knitter, I bought too much yarn, too little work in progress. Physically, I cannot just use all the yarn, but why I'm like that? The last but not least, I mentioned in previous video that this type of cardigan will be great in boucle yarn. So I got it. It's drops alpaca boucle. I'm sure that it will look better using gepard, teddy yarn, something like that, because gepard has like more volume. But I think that using the boucle yarn in half fisherman rib will give you the same amount of volume, and it will be the great dupe for the Celine cardigan that is popular right now. I don't know, will it be popular when I will be knitting it. I have the boucle yarn and I have the matching alpaca yarn to do the cords on the neck and the bottom band. So that's the last acquisition that I have. I had the whole bag, I guess the 7 skeins of that, so I'm just thinking that using the same pattern but with modification that I will be certainly make will do the job. And I really want, well, as all my knits, I really want to do this cardigan because I don't have the light gray cardigan, and actually the gray color, as it looks boring, it's my favorite color. I'm sorry, it's like match with everything. And if I will be able in any future making some of that cardigan, the Celine dupe, it will be great. And yeah, I just, I just need to rest from the this type of construction, because bottom up cardigans in a flat knitted way is becoming boring to me. Because of this, because of that, what can I say? I love to knit in rounds. Why I'm like that, and I'm doing this to myself, and I'm choosing the bottom up flat knit things, I don't know. Well, wish me luck. This was everything that I have to show you and have to tell you, so thank you for your attention. Please stay with me until I do my video with the lime cardigan. Maybe it won't be so fascinating because it's a lot of knitting the same green thing, but maybe you will just enjoy to watch the progress and the final result. And actually I just can't wait to see the final result too. Oh my gosh, I just hoping that after blocking it will grow. That's all that I can say. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and bye bye.